Welcome back to Nicky's Nerfies. Nick Meckin here with Pickdawgz. Today is August 22nd, 2023, and on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A Nerfie means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And if you're looking for my top plays, my premium picks, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my MLB lock of the day just for $20. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now, let's roll right into today's games. Game number 1, I have the Texas Rangers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Right now for the Texas Rangers, Gray will be on the mound with an 8-6 record and a 3.53 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Arizona Diamondbacks, Gallen, with a 13-5 record and a 3.17 ERA. In last outing, Gallen, he took the win in that last outing against the San Diego, going 6.1 innings of work with 3 hits and 1 earned run. I'm expecting Gallen to be same old Gallen. We know he'll be locked in. He's pitching back at Chase Field. He will be at home, and Gray's been phenomenal for this Texas Rangers team. The question for this Texas Rangers team is, are they going to produce runs offensively, especially early on, which I don't see happening against Gallen. That's why in game number 1 between the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we're smacking the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Let's roll into a second game between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Right now for the Miami Marlins, Luzardo will be on the mound with an 8-8 record and a 4.13 ERA. He'll be matched up against the San Diego Padres, Rich Hill, with a 7-13 record and a 5.18 ERA. I know that Rich Hill is not the same Rich Hill we once knew him. He's getting into his later years of his career. He hasn't picked up a win in his last 10 starts, but he is pitching back at home in Petco Park. He had his last outing. He went deeper into that ball game. He looked a lot sharper. A lot of his pitches were working. I think he'll be ready from the start. And then you got Luzardo over here for the Miami Marlins. The Marlins do lack on the road in their run production, but Luzardo looked bad in his last start, I must say, against the Astros. He went 3.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, and he got the loss in that one. I'm expecting Luzardo to be more locked in, especially pitching at Petco Park. That's why in game number 2 between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres, we're smacking the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Throw into our third and final game that I've selected for you today between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Right now, for the St. Louis Cardinals, we got Wainwright on the mound with a 3-8 record and an 8.42 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Pittsburgh Pirates, Overdo, with a 6-13 record and a 4.56 ERA. Overdo does have a high-end ERA. This Pittsburgh Pirates team has been lacking all year. I'm not expecting Overdo to be coming out ready sharp in this matchup against the top of the order in the St. Louis Cardinals. You see Goldschmidt and Arenado finally starting to produce runs in that top of the order, and then you got Wainwright. He's got an 8.42 ERA. He's clearly not his year. He's getting towards his end of his career and hanging up the cleats. So this is definitely a game I think we can take advantage of. I will say Wainwright did look better in his last outing against the Mets, going 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs, but he still gives up runs early on in ball games. That's why I do think there will be runs coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game. That's why in game number 3 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, are smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected. Game number 1 between the Rangers and the Diamondbacks, Nerfie. Game number 2 between the Marlins and the Padres, Nerfie. Game number 3 between the Cardinals and the Pirates, YRFI. Yes, runs first inning. Once again, this is Nick Meckin with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps me out a ton, and it costs you none. And if you're looking for my top plays, my premium picks, my MLB lock of the day, check that description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.